Oh, hold on, I have an ad read. Hey W is brought to you by Shivani Mustard. Tony has put together a hearty deli-style blend that will have you saying this is the greatest mustard in the history of your sandwich.
No doubt.
Shivani Mustard. That'll put buns on seeds. Welcome to Hey EW. I am RJ City and my guest is Jim Ross. Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Good. You were born, James.
I was born.
You were at one time.
We can dispel that rumor that was created.
Just checking.
Yeah, I'm good.
James William Ross. So it should really be JW. The pride of Oklahoma. But were you not born in Fort Bragg, California?
However, I was.
So this Oklahoma thing's a little bit of a gimmick?
I don't think so. I only was born in California. I wasn't raised there.
But why don't you embrace your heritage? Maybe you could have been Cali Jim, come out with a surfboard?
Because I'm just that kind of human being.
So you consider yourself a real Oklahoman?
Absolutely.
So if you are, then finish this lyric. Every night, my honey lamb and I.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
I've heard that.
Yeah? You gonna finish it? Do you know what the rest is?
Likely I'm going to finish it.
Sit alone and talk, and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, Rogers and Hammerstone.
Oh, yeah, they're pretty good.
You don't get to the theater that much?
Not much.
It's a shame.
I do wrestling. I don't do theater.
It would be nice if they had a song once in a while. You know? Rogers and Hammerstein, maybe he had the ballroom, that whole thing.
I know those guys.
You had quite an academic and athletic career, if I may list some accolades. National Honor Society, 3.6 GPA your junior year. You play high school baseball. You're a two-time all-conference football player, 4-year letterman in basketball, president of the student body, and the state vice president of the Future Farmers of America. Yet you became a wrestling commentator. So why'd you turn your back on the farmers?
Oh, because I didn't like the hard work.
Okay. Too much in the plow, that whole thing?
Yeah, no, I'm not into plowing.
Yeah. You get farmer heat? You ever walk into a barnyard?
I had a farmer tan.
And you liked it, or you didn't?
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, it was handsome. It
Yeah.
said, I'm here to plow for you. You were on Family Feud, and you faced off against Sylvester Stallone's mother, Jackie Stallone.
Kicked her ass big time.
Any sexual tension there?
Not on my side.
Okay. She wanted to go a couple rounds with you?
But I'm not so sure about her. I couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
You know, those of us have had facial paralysis. Sometimes we're just guessing on somebody's mood.
Right.
But I was lucky that I got to pair off with her, so and I beat her every time. Yeah, she's older.
Yes, I understand.
You know, slow. I think she may have missed her medicine that morning. I'm not sure.
So you squashed her, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah. However, you and Sting played the fast money round, and you lost.
Yeah.
I thought you two would have some syncopation. What went wrong?
What?
Syncopation. I thought you two would have been in sync. You know each other so well.
Yeah.
You know, what went wrong there? Who do you blame?
Drugs.
Fair enough. And I guess you're talking about Ray Combs in that instance. You were in Man
Ray
on
Combs is a nice guy, actually.
He was.
He had a comedy club in Cincinnati.
And you hung out with him?
Oh, yeah. He's really a nice sweetheart of a guy. He just had demons.
I understand.
Like you do. But I didn't want to bring that up.
We don't have to talk about it here, but maybe privately if we go for a walk in the park or something.
That's unlikely to not happen.
Sure, but there are parks. You were in Man on the Moon. Don't you think it's weird that Danny DeVito was in it, but he wasn't playing Danny DeVito, he was playing George Shapiro, Andy's agent, yet when they went to go do the taxi scenes, everyone from Taxi was playing themselves, except for Danny DeVito, and nobody went, hey, where the hell's Danny DeVito? Yeah. Why would you let a thing like that happen?
Yeah, he's short.
Oh.
That's all it was.
It didn't bother you?
No.
Believability, psychology? You didn't say, this movie makes no sense.
I always caught him out of the corner of my eye flirting with my late wife.
Oh.
The little short bastard.
Oh, so to hell with Danny DeVito.
Yeah, whatever. He's married to Rhea Perlman.
They're divorced. Maybe you could flip the script. What's good for the goose is good for the DeVito. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's in my lane.
No, you're more of a Jackie Stallone type.
Well, you said that, not I.
Fair enough. You are quite a Twitter Casanova. You're not afraid to express if you find someone attractive.
Yeah.
And I say, good for you, as you should. If you saw a picture of me, for example, let's say I was the object of your affection, what would you tweet? If you saw something like this.
Oh, that's hideous. Hideous. Not going to happen.
Playing that hard to get. I believe that's called negging. Whew. You were widely considered to be the greatest wrestling commentator of all time. Have you accepted it, or do you have a little imposter syndrome?
Gordon Soley's the guy.
Okay, and you will refuse to accept it?
Correct.
Okay, do you feel like you still have some work to do?
Yeah, I got a lot of work to do, quite frankly.
Well, you know...
But I enjoy my work. I still enjoy it.
Yes.
And in 2024, I will have celebrated 50 years in wrestling, which is amazing, especially considering that the greatest talker, storyteller of all time, Vin Scully, just passed away at 94.
Yes.
I have no grandiose expectations that I'm even going to live to be 94, but be that as it may, I appreciate those accolades. They're I don't want to say they're well deserved, but
they just come in. Like
well,
the
they're
future
well earned.
farmers
They're
from
well
America.
earned. They're
Yes.
well earned, quite frankly.
You've been known for some very distinct sayings, some Jim Ross-isms, if you will. Let's walk through them right now, shall we?
We should. Yeah, we should.
Bowling shoe ugly. A lot of people find that retro look very stylish now. Would you care to revise it?
No, bowling shoes are ugly.
No, I think people
How many
think...
pair of bowling shoes you got?
It's a popular look. You pair them with khaki pants and a nice camp collar. Maybe it should be wedge heel ugly or worn deck shoe ugly. Do you think that would play better?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Running like a scalded dog. Scalded?
Scalded.
Scalded.
That's a dog that's hot.
I've thrown hot water on a dog? Why are we abusing this dog is my first question.
Those are my friends that did it.
Okay.
Yeah, not
and then
me.
so your friend just threw hot water on a dog and they said, get out of here, and you went, there's a good saying.
Well, I'll use that later.
Poor puppy. Slobber knocker. What does that even mean? Because as far as I'm concerned, if there's some slobber on some knockers, I think we've had a good night.
It might be. Yeah, I can see that being possible. Slobber knocker is an old, probably 1930s football term. Before they wore face masks and protective.
Before they swallowed.
Well, yeah, you hit somebody so hard that the froth.
Yeah.
Froth would fly out of their mouth.
But not a froth knocker.
No, slobber knocker.
Milk frother. Maybe I could give you
I had a book called Slobber Knocker, you know.
Good branding. Tougher than a Waffle House steak, or sometimes you say tougher than a $2 steak.
Right.
Do you think it's wise to mock meat like that as a state vice president of the Future Farmers of America?
Well, I feel somewhat, I let myself down. I slip occasionally.
Yeah.
But no.
Okay, fair enough. He's been left high and dry. Where does that come from? This is like someone who offers you a marijuana cigarette and doesn't have any water. Is that where it comes from?
What does water have to do with smoking pot?
Well, high and then dry. You know, you need the water.
You're reaching now, aren't you?
I was just trying.
Yeah.
Quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah.
You know, my uncle has an ailment where he actually hiccups very slowly and it's incredibly painful. You should think about tweaking that one.
So I should probably think about not being so abusive to others and their maladies.
Probably, certainly
But
that dog.
I doubt if I change. But nonetheless, it's a good point.
May I throw one your way that you may want to work into your repertoire?
Oh, sure.
Okay, how about this? Something amazing happens, blah, 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 off the top rope, and you go, to hell with Danny DeVito.
I think that would lose in translation.
Well, we're establishing it here. We're giving the context.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Just give it a shot.
Yes, don't do that.
Well, this has been a saucy affair. Boomer sooner, boomer later, boom, 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 boom. I've wanted you in my room. And here you are. And, you know, you've done so many sit-down interviews that have launched so many careers, created so many stars. What do you think this interview is going to do for your career?
It's probably going to end it.
Okay.
Probably going to end it, more than likely, because most people don't know who the hell you are. And
That's fair.
If I can help dissuade that feeling,
Right.
then I'm happy to help a young lad like you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's good. You got a little gray there.
Yes.
I'd get rid of the gray.
Okay. I dye it, a nice shoe polish black, that kind of thing?
I would, yeah, just for men or something along those lines.
Okay.
You want to keep your vibrance and your youth,
Yes.
unlike me. So I got a gray beard.
Right.
But I don't have any gray hair.
No. Just strange. You want to trade? You want to give me your beard?
No.
Okay. Well, from RJ to JR, I think we've really become bosom buddies.
Oh, I think we have.
And whenever you want to go to Rogers and Hammerstein, my friend, you just let me know.
Oh, okay, pal.
Thanks.
That's going to happen.